All right, Bang Bang. Today is Friday, March 20th. Welcome to the Dog Walk presented by Barstool Sports. If you listened yesterday, you know we're in the midst of a nice sit-down restaurant bracket. Is that right, Jeff? Is that the right way to...
We're going to call sit-down chain restaurant.
Sit-down chain restaurant
Not
bracket.
fast casual like people are going to bring up like Panera, stuff like that. That's fast casual.
Yes, it's myself, Jeff D. Lowe, and Nick. So if you didn't listen to part one, stop this right now. Go listen to part one. Let's just get right into it, boys. Part two here, right side of the bracket. Top right, we're going to start with number 1 versus 16, Cheesecake Factory versus Hard Rock Cafe.
Do you ever crave a hamburger and you're eating it and you say, fuck, I wish I were under Eddie Van Halen's guitar? Because I know I do.
Hard Rock Cafe.
How'd you know?
Eddie Van Halen loves their hamburgers.
Cheesecake Factory, the interior design confuses the hell out of me.
Great cheesecake, though. And
great cheesecake.
I could take or leave the cheesecake, and I hate the word factory anywhere near my food.
Well, how does this sway you? Do you know what they call their burgers?
Point.
I don't.
Do you know what they call their burgers, Eddie?
No.
Glam burgers.
That infuriates me.
What's the point of that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Gee, all right, well, there's that.
I'm gonna move Cheesecake Factory on because it's Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, it's moving on.
Can't be a 16. But I'll tell you what, their menu size
it's insane.
Even though it got pared down recently, too big. More so, their portion size ridiculous.
Yeah.
In what direction? Too big?
Too big.
Okay.
Have you ever gone to a Cheesecake Factory then immediately gone home, or have you gone out to some other place right after?
I always go home. Yeah.
Because, see, usually when I go to a Cheesecake Factory, it's in a mall or like a shopping complex. There's a mall in just outside of New York in Hoboken, New Jersey, like Newport. It's called Newport Mall. So if I'm going to Cheesecake Factory, I'm walking in the mall. Okay. I don't want to carry around 10 pounds of a leftover kale salad.
I'm usually too exhausted after a bout with the Cheesecake Factory. I have to go home.
Unbuckle the belt.
Barnes & Noble and GameStop next to the one in Austin. I don't want to carry that portion.
Tempting.
I'm going to move it on, but not happily.
Okay.
So you are taking, Nick, you're fine with that, I assume?
I was going to go Hard Rock Cafe.
Ooh. I think Hard Rock, so I'm the tiebreaker. Hard Rock Cafe is really bad.
The food is bad.
Eddie Van Halen's
That was a
guitar.
very distinct opinion, yeah.
It's bad. It's very bad. So, not overthinking it. Cheesecake moves on. 8 versus 9. Dennys versus 99.
So 99, I didn't mention it on I did a tweeted out rankings. All of our followers or people who follow me who are from New England were not happy with me not putting 99. 99 is a big New England thing. Jared Carabas, the Rocket, loves 99.
Can't say I've heard of it.
Listen, I've never heard of it, but I'll tell you this. I think there is no bigger trash place than Denny's food.
Okay.
Now, Denny's breakfast is okay, but you get to their lunch and you get to their dinner, I think that is the worst place you can go.
Ordering a non-breakfast item at Denny's is a death wish.
Yes, it's terrible.
But I think Denny's has the unique ability that the dirtier it is better. The dirtier, the better. And I don't think any other restaurant has that.
Sure.
So you're going 99?
Yes.
Even though you don't know it? And you're going Denny's?
I'm going to go Denny's.
I'm gonna let 99 advance.
Okay.
Okay.
But, and I'm going to be clear on this. This is my trash bag take. I like Denny's.
Okay.
But I'm going to let 99 advance.
Ooh.
Like, I like Denny's more than IHOP.
Really? Do you agree with me about the non-breakfast food, though?
I agree, and that's you
So
swayed
bad.
me. Yeah,
like
you
the
swayed
fucking
me.
hash brown burger. Get the fuck out of here. Next, we have Logan's Roadhouse versus Pluckers.
Okay, so this is another Austin thing. Pluckers is a wing place in Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Pluckers is absolutely fantastic. Great wings. I love their sauce. Maybe the best appetizer on this entire thing. They have a thing called holy macaroni, fried macaroni and cheese. And they're like in the form of logs, so they're huge. You get a ton of mac and cheese, great breading. They have a great potato chip appetizer, homemade chips, pickles, fried pickles. I don't know if Pluckers are going to advance. I love Pluckers. I'm not a Logans guy. I've never been a big fan of Logans. Typically when I see a Logans, the doors are shuttered. It's not open anymore. Plucker, I have to advance one of my favorites.
Nick, your thoughts?
I despise Logans, and Pluckers has a fantastic social media presence.
Okay. Never been to Pluckers. I've been to Logans. I don't love Logans, so I'm okay with it getting knocked out.
Great. Logans, again, I don't think I've seen an open Logans in quite a long time.
Next, we have Benihana versus Macaroni Grill.
This is easy. This is easy.
It's Benihana, right?
I mean, that Benihana chicken rice, that chicken fried hibachi rice. Oh my God.
All right, clean sweep. It should be better though. We'll pick it apart though later on.
Okay, Macaroni Grill. If they want to beat Benihana, get an onion volcano. At the
Electronic DJ Steve Aoki is the heir to the Benihana
Yes, he
fortune.
is.
That's pretty impressive.
That's pretty
Yes,
cool.
he is.
Next, we have Cracker Barrel versus Famous Dave's.
Oh no, you skipped one.
Did I?
Longhorn.
Oh, I did
Oh.
skip one. I apologize. So my bad. So we will go to Longhorn Steakhouse versus Round Table Pizza. Never had Round Table. I think Longhorn has some of the best French onion soup in the game.
Oh.
I'm with you there.
Oh.
You like
I
that
am
French
with
onion?
you.
Wow.
Oh, Nick.
Wow.
Wow,
Okay.
this is big.
This is
So
big.
Longhorn advances.
Yeah.
A Round Table Pizza is very big in California, and I believe the Southwest,
Okay.
west of Texas, so
Okay.
very Southwest. My parents lived in California for a while, and I would drive by a Round Table. Their logo's confusing, and I would look at Round Table, and I would just say, I'm never going to eat there.
Would you have voted for Longhorn?
Yes, I'm not a big Longhorn guy, but the absolute joy in which the two of you connected on the French onion
The
soup,
French onion soup is very good.
I could
very good.
I
It
could
is-
be the heir to Round Table, and I still might vote just based off
Okay. Yeah. Longhorn is the second best steakhouse on this list.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
All right, we're moving. Now, what I said next is Cracker Barrel versus Famous Dave's.
that. Famous Dave's, I've actually never had Famous Dave's.
It's not bad.
Okay, Famous Dave's I know is very people who like Famous Dave's love Famous Dave's.
Pretty popular in the Midwest. I haven't had it in a long time. I do like Cracker Barrel, so it's kind of a tough one. I'll shoot it to you guys.
I'm a sucker for chicken and dumplings, and I love the general store
Yeah.
that the Cracker Barrel
Yeah.
has. They sell my favorite generic Dr. Pepper called McFuddy's Pepper Elixir. And boy, does it hit the back of the throat right, baby.
There we go.
I mean, I want to pick up a glass bottle of Coke with a thing of Razzles.
Oh, first it's candy, then it's gum.
And it's gum, folks.
That's the magic of Razzles.
And
I'm fine with that. I think food versus food. I think Famous Dave's is probably better, but it's such a staple, Cracker Barrel. Like you just that long ass sign.
Smell.
Like, the sign like go off the highways. They go to the moon.
The
like,
rocking
they're so
chairs,
fucking high
The
up.
average age of their clientele has to be about 98.
Yeah, old people.
The rocking chairs, the big checkers
True.
outside.
Oh, yeah.
I love. They have a cheesy hash brown. Oh, it's gonna move on.
Good stuff. So it moves on. Next, we have BJ's versus the Primanti Bros.
So I grew up about 40 minutes outside of Pittsburgh.
Okay.
I'm a big Pittsburgh guy.
This is gonna go. I think it's gonna go very bad, or it's gonna be very good. I think it's gonna go bad.
I really like Primanti Bros.
Oh,
I've grown up on it. I think the bread is a little overhyped, but the Pittsburgher sandwich, I'm a sucker for pastrami. I'm salivating right now.
okay.
The BJ's is a good shoestring fry option. They have a great tilapia dish. Here's the problem. When I'm referencing the tilapia dish, not a great start. They have a good dessert, a pizookie, which comes in a cast iron skillet. It's a cookie in a cast iron skillet. That's what it is. But Primanti Brothers, I went to Penn State. They opened one up after I left, but I've had Primanti Brothers, and it is pretty good.
Your knowledge is incredible, Jeff D'Lo. To know some of these names
It's
on the
astounding.
menus is insane. All right, last matchup in the first round of the upper right is Outback Steakhouse versus the Rainforest Cafe. Listen, got a lot of love for the Rainforest. The foggy fucking, swamp and the gorilla in the corner. It's just, it's something you'll always remember as a kid.
The thunder,
Yes.
the lightning, the stars.
They have 8 named mascots, and that infuriates me.
Really?
I wrote them down before I came in here.
Oh, okay.
Cha the frog, Iggy the iguana. We have Nile the crocodile, Rio the parrot, Maya the jaguar, Tuki the elephant, Bomba the gorilla, and Ozzy the orangutan.
It's tough.
Too many.
And they can't they pick and choose who represents each location,
That's
which I
right.
don't love.
Yeah.
The one in the West Farms Mall in Farmington, Connecticut, when I was living in Connecticut, that's the first one I ever went to. One of 2 I've been to. They use the frog.
Nashville's an Iggy.
Okay, yeah, I don't love that. I like the crocodile or hippo in the front. Depends on where you go.
I wish I never do this.
Throw some coins in there. Look, we're. I'm not gonna say. Look, if you follow and you know me, you know my stance on Outback. I'll save my thoughts on Outback.
Okay, but
I'm gonna
Outback
advance
advances, I assume.
Outback will advance.
Okay, let's go to the second round here. We have Cheesecake Factory versus 99. This is where the road ends for me with 99. I took it over Dennys because I hate Dennys. Never had 99, so Cheesecake Factory is going to advance, and I don't even love Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, cheesecake. The bread is good. I want to mention the bread. The rolls are very good. You actually can buy the rolls and bread in stores. They actually make the bread in the form of a loaf now. You can buy that.
Nick, are you fine with that? Cheesecake moving on?
If Cheesecake updated their design on the inside, it is so confusing. They'll have marble columns and statues, and then they'll have like a pagoda and
crazy.
some ferns.
I'm prediction. This is the last win for Cheesecake Factory in this bracket.
I would probably say yes.
Yeah.
Because the next round we have here is Pluckers versus Benihana.
Easy.
Look, I'm a Pluckers Club member. I love Pluckers. I wish I was back home in Austin for my birthday coming up so I can get my free meal. But it's Benihana here.
Benihana. Agreed.
Benihana.
Nick,
I don't like the ice cream at the end.
Benihana.
I don't need the ice cream.
at Benihana.
Are you guys miso soup fans?
Big time.
Some places do
Love
it
it.
well, some places don't.
Love a thin mushroom floating around in my miso soup.
You don't like that, huh?
No, I like that.
Oh, you do like that.
That I like.
I avoid
Alright.
the mushroom. I bat it around.
So do I.
Yeah.
It's tough, too. It gets tough at the end.
Oh,
there.
yeah. He wants on that
Yeah.
spoon bad.
Yeah, that mushroom gets tough to fucking fight. Next we have Longhorns Steakhouse versus Cracker Barrel.
The general store, the breakfast. I mean, look, Longhorn. What you don't have is a parrot that I can go talk to and it'll repeat the words back to me in the corner of a general store.
Okay.
Or
General
the
store.
ferret chasing the ball around. You know that toy?
Yeah, though we are completely missing a huge part of maybe someone said of Cracker Barrel. It's the fucking pin game, the T game.
Oh
Yep.
my God!
And
yes.
it always tells me I'm a huge dumbass.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Which you kind of appreciate sometimes.
Yes, I need that.
You know, I don't know where you're going.
I'm going to go Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, I'm
and I
Cracker
think the general store is going to drag it by its bootstraps.
I think so. I
And
think
the
you're right.
biscuits and cornbread.
A lot of people like the pancakes too.
Can
Yeah.
you name one other place where you can go buy rock candy?
No, probably not. Maybe in a vending machine
Maybe.
Oh, you.
or a claw machine.
You're telling me you can't get a Chico stick at Longhorn Steakhouse?
No, Longhorn. All right, French onion was not enough
Bounce
to
it.
save it. Next we have Outback versus Primanti Bros.
Again, I'm just gonna. This
You're
is like
you're
this is like
saving-
not breaking out the trick play, and make it in like just having confidence you're gonna win the matchup. I'm gonna save it. My vote is very firm. Outback Steakhouse.
Nick is the true vote here.
There is no more iconic menu item than the bloomin' onion.
There we go. All right, I agree. Outback moves
That
on.
was the early dagger. That was like, they may have more plays in the book there.
There we go. All right, now we go to the Sweet 16. We have Cheesecake Factory versus Benihana.
Cheesecake Factory doesn't get off the fucking mat.
Yeah,
This Cheesecake may as well not even enter the ring against Benihana, in my opinion.
I agree. It made it much further than I think any of us wanted it
Whatever
to.
that
Yeah,
dressing is.
reluctantly. What?
Yeah,
What is that dressing?
I don't know.
But it's delicious at every hibachi place.
yeah. I don't know.
There's always a wait. Just
I'm going to say
Like
Cheesecake.
ginger?
Cheesecake Factory. The waits are egregious. It's like you're required. Like there could be no tables. 20-minute wait.
Yeah. So 20. So Benihana moves on.
You know, there's salads at
Good
Cheesecake Factory have
riddance.
like thousands
Huge.
of calories in
yeah.
them.
Crazy.
How deceiving is that?
Unbelievable.
Crazy. All right. Next to go to the Elite Eight, we have Cracker Barrel versus the Outback Steakhouse.
Breaks my fucking heart.
This is like this is the heavyweight matchup for people from Florida. This is my childhood going to visit my grandparents. Just the classic Outback, the ambiance and smell of the smoking section at Cracker Barrel. But Outback again, I will wait. I'll pull out the big guns if I have to.
You might have to pull it out for the Final Four because I don't. Are you going Cracker Barrel?
This is a real gut punch for me, but I can't.
You can't go
I
Cracker
can't
Barrel.
go Cracker Barrel.
I agree. Outback moves on. Now to go to the Final Four, we have Benihana versus Outback.
This is a real clash of the titans.
Very big clash of the Titans. I agree. I think I have to go Outback still, and I like Benihana a lot, but I just feel like they are the monopoly of the chain hibachi, and I think they use that to their advantage.
You know what you don't get at Outback? You don't get the occasional hibachi guy who whiffs on the jokes.
Mm-hmm.
You get a bad joke teller. Not an easy job.
No.
One of probably the hardest job in the service industry.
Easily.
Somebody's listening who does a harder job, and it's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Furious right now.
Doing the stage routine while you spin the egg, while you do the little pea boy of the sake, it's not easy.
Yoo-hoo. Yeah.
But I will say, yeah,
Hey, yoo-hoo.
That
was a good impression.
Yoo-hoo.
Yeah, that was, flipping the zucchini in the hat. It's not easy, but no.
Outback continues.
Yeah.
I remember going to the Ohio Valley Mall to pick up my Game Boy Advance. And directly afterwards, we went to an Outback Steakhouse. And that, guaranteed, was the best day of my life. It is actually, every day after that has been progressively worse.
Wow. Outback. I mean, can't get a higher endorsement than that.
I'm going to say, too, I feel like we need to, just for full transparency, we were at Outback a few weeks ago.
Okay.
And I didn't even think we talked about this. That was one of the best Outback meals I've ever had.
It was
really?
fantastic.
It was perfect.
I
I'll
have never
tell you.
seen a twinkle in an eye like I did with Jeff sitting there.
That's good.
When that Victoria's filet waltzed into my face, it was a special moment.
All right, save it for the Final Four. Or save it for the championship, Jeff. We're moving on. Bottom right, we have Texas Roadhouse, the 1 seed, versus Planet Hollywood, the 16 seed.
Planet Hollywood they struggle with an identity, I think. It's like it's a Hard Rock Cafe wannabe.
It is. Correct.
It is. There really is no consistency there.
There's nothing better than walking into a restaurant and seeing a tin pail of peanuts on your table.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, Roadhouse has the rolls.
It's a 1 versus 16 for a reason.
And the
Yes.
butter.
Roadhouse is moving on.
I will say, though, Planet Hollywood has I forget I want to say it's like Captain Crunch crusted chicken tenders.
Wow.
Or Frosted Flakes. It's one of those cereals that coats they're awful.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that good or bad?
Just absolutely one of the grossest things I've ever eaten in my life.
Really? Okay. Moving on. Hooters versus Kirinos Italian. I love Hooters. I don't know what Kirinos Italian
I like
is.
Hooters, too. Hooters is good.
Hooters is on for me.
I went to Hooters for the first time 2 weeks ago.
Really?
And I just stared at my feet the whole time, nervous. I got intimidated by the 2 big round boobs that were serving me.
Okay.
But I've never been to a Kirinos, so we'll go Hooters.
Hooters?
Reluctantly.
The only thing Kirinos means to me is on the back of I think they're either a Darden restaurant or a Bloomin' brand. I see the logo on the back of the card. That's the gift card. That's all I know them
That's
from.
all you know?
I've been there once for homecoming, I think. It was a homecoming meal. I said, my friend said, where the hell's my salad? And the waitress was right behind him. And then it was all downhill from there. Kirinos, no chance here.
Good riddance.
It's a bad prom.
Hooters, tough 8 seed.
That's tough, yeah. Let's go to Applebees versus Dave & Buster's.
I've heard rumors that Dave & Buster's has started to rebrand to more just a restaurant.
Really?
Yeah, the one in Times Square apparently has rebranded to being more of a sports bar.
Wow.
That's a mistake.
Yeah,
that's a huge mistake.
They're getting rid of their identity.
They already got rid of the tickets. Did you know that?
They have card. Is it all
Yeah.
card-based?
Yeah, I don't
Fuck
like
that.
that.
Dave &
The
Buster's
power card.
is expensive, but there's those, I think, free play Sundays. It's $20 all you can play. And sometimes I got to hanker in for some hot hoops.
Sure.
Do you like the horse race game where you roll the ball into the hole?
Oh, that's a lot of fun.
yeah,
That's a
yeah.
lot of
Good one.
fun.
That's nice.
But Applebee's has half price apps.
Yeah,
right.
Applebee's is not good, but it's very underrated.
I've
People
gotten
shit on
tanked off some dollar Long Island iced tea.
it. I bet.
Their queso blanco is pretty good too. I will say that.
Applebee's good enough. Moves on. Bonefish Grill versus Friendly's is next.
Have you guys had Friendlies?
I have not.
Never had either, actually.
Super New England thing. They're in other places, but very New England. Friendly's is a more expansive Dairy Queen, basically. Love their tenders. I love, growing up from the first half of my life in New England, Friendly's is a very, very special place in my heart. They are closing those quicker than you can say the word Friendly's, which is very sad. The thing with Friendly's, they had a thing called a Cyclone, which was their version of a blizzard, and they changed it to a thing called a Frenzy, which is embarrassing to say in order.
Yeah.
And that's just enough for me. They have great ice cream, great chicken tenders, but Bonefish is amazing.
Yeah, a lot of people like it.
Bonefish is in that brand of like Outback. They have a thing called Bang Bang Shrimp, which should be a sponsor of this pod.
Should, yeah.
Bang Bang Shrimp is like a Chipotle type shrimp thing. It's
Good.
fantastic. It's I would say it's the second best appetizer at any of these places.
Ooh.
I've only been to the Bonefish outside of Pittsburgh, and their parking lot is an absolute fucking nightmare labyrinth.
Oh, no.
It is confusing. There's multiple entrances, but one exit. I want to pull my hair out.
So you're not moving on because of the parking lot?
No, I'm going to move it on because it tasted okay, but I don't want them to stick around.
Okay, fair enough. So Bonefish moves on. Next we have IHOP versus Sizzler.
Never had Sizzler.
Same.
I have some good memories around IHOP. I remember going late night after Dave Matthews Band concerts and
Ooh.
holding hands with my lady. We talked about how good of a dancer I was out in that field.
Oh, okay.
You got to go IHOP.
Yeah, I agree.
I would go there after occasional sporting events early in high school, and I would get pancakes and fries. Great combo.
Yeah.
They also, IHOP apparently does unlimited French fries now.
Really?
So that's more than enough to move IHOP on.
That's interesting.
That's a trend I hope catches on.
Next we have Johnny Rockets versus O'Charlie's.
Johnny Rockets should have unlimited fries. They don't. But Johnny Rockets seems like a place that would have unlimited fries. O'Charlie's, I don't know well, but I know people that like O'Charlie's love O'Charlie's.
I like O'Charlie's a whole lot. And I think Johnny Rockets has that issue of being all flair.
I would be okay with moving O'Charlie's on here.
Johnny Rockets is the old school feel. I like that.
Mhm.
I like the diner. I got to go Johnny Rockets.
They have some sort of like melt. I might be thinking of Steak and Shake though. Steak and Shake's Frisco melt, fantastic, but that's got a drive-through. That's a fast casual.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go O'Charlie's.
Wow.
I'm gonna break that with O'Charlie's.
Okay.
Big upset.
I think it's good. I only had
So
it one
O'Charlie's
time.
wins.
Yeah.
All right.
There we go. Moving on. Wingstop versus Miller's Ale House. This is a tough one for me. I'm going to come on and say Miller's Ale House is very solid, but Wingstop, I really like Wingstop. I'm going to go with Wingstop.
The consistency of Wingstop is what gets their vote from me.
Correct.
I once slandered Wingstop because I confused it with Wing Street, which is the wing
That's the Pizza Hut.
menu
Oh,
from
yeah.
Pizza Hut, and I felt bad. I issued an apology, and so this seems like full circle. I'm going to vote Wings. Wingstop is
All right.
is good.
That's
Miller's
sweet.
Ale House is good though.
Yeah.
Miller's Ale House
Solid.
is good. Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah.
Next, we have Waffle House versus Cheeseburger in Paradise, which I think is defunct now, actually.
Cheeseburger in Paradise. It used to be Jimmy Buffett's Cheeseburger
Yes.
in Paradise. It was then. It's now owned in partial. I'm pretty confident on this one by Luby's,
Okay.
which we voted out earlier.
I want to say it just went out of business, maybe.
It very well might have.
Okay.
But it's here. Waffle House is Waffle House.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Waffle House is moving
I
on.
recently had it again for the first time in a long time, and Waffle House is.
The dingy yellow feel inside of Waffle House, the cracked booth
That's the big-
seats,
that's
it
the
makes
big
it
time.
feel like a Waffle home.
Yeah. Waffle Home, Waffle House. I got that. Let's move on to Texas Roadhouse, second round, versus Hooters.
Roadhouse.
I'm going to go with Hooters.
Roadhouse is good. I'm not a big fan of their. I don't think their steak is that amazing.
Okay.
I think it's overrated. I find the pitch of Roadhouse like, oh, they show you the cut they're going to give you.
That's their big thing.
That doesn't do anything for me.
Okay.
And I think they bank. It's almost like Red Lobster all over again. They bank on the bread.
I think they bet. But do they? Let me pose this question: do they really bank on the bread, or do they bank on the butter?
They bank on the butter.
Ooh.
Do they bank too hard?
They bank on the
I have a
butter.
hard time not advancing Roadhouse.
If I could get Hooters to go every time, I'll do that.
Okay. So you don't like going inside.
What are you voting on?
I'm going to go Hooters.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I'm okay with Hooters advancing.
Sounds like Roadhouse.
People
Big
might call us
upset.
out. They have an association with Walk the Line.
Oh.
They may call us out. That has nothing, like no bias
No.
here.
Yeah, see, I didn't
Nothing.
know that.
I'm sorry, Roadhouse. I think your Texas Blossom is your Cactus Blossom is offensive.
Yes, it's a ripoff.
I think, and you can't lean on butter.
Can't lean on butter. Next, we have second round Applebee's versus Bonefish Grill.
I'm gonna go Bonefish. I'm gonna probably lose on this one.
I'm going Applebee's.
Yeah,
I'm going to go Applebee's as well.
I'll
just
tell you what,
because
though,
I think
Eddie.
more people have had it. I think it's stronger for our bracket here.
Eddie, you got to try the Bang Bang
I am.
shrimp.
It's on my list. I promise you.
And they give you so much.
I will retroactively call you and be like, hey, Jeff, I should have changed this, but
Gotta
for
have
now
Bang
it's
Bang
that.
shrimp.
Next, we have IHOP versus O'Charlie's.
IHOP is as American as a chain restaurant gets. I have to move on IHOP. Again, when you serve unlimited fries, you have a bit of a leg up.
Bonus points for being 24/7 as well.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
IHOP.
point.
So IHOP moves on. I'm fine with that. I kind of was thinking about going O'Charlie's, but it's all right. I respect IHOP. Next, we have Wingstop versus Waffle House.
Do you think there's a debate here?
I love Wingstop.
Okay. This was pulling on the heartstrings for me a little bit,
Yeah.
but I'm going to go Wingstop.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm upset.
Are you?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm upset.
We got our
Because
first upset.
I made I went out of my way to have Waffle House because people say like, God, you know, have Waffle House. How's it not up there? And I just haven't had it enough. I'm heartbroken, but it's over. It's over.
I'm not a huge breakfast guy.
I like Waffle House a lot.
That's fair.
Their waffles are really good. But Wingstop is just awesome. It's awesome.
It is awesome.
All right, moving on to go to the Elite Eight. We have Hooters versus Applebees. Nick, we'll go to you.
Voluptuous, curvaceous women can only get you so far.
Yeah.
We're staying in the neighborhood, baby.
Good food, and I think honestly, I think it comes down to this. I think the half price apps just launches it over.
Applebees. I'd go Hooters, but Applebees wins. Next, we have Wingstop. IHOP versus Wingstop to go to the Elite Eight.
I have to go IHOP, but I think it's going to lose again. I'm
I
confident
got
that
Wingstop. I'll put it on Nick.
Two titans of breakfast going down to Wingstop.
Wow,
Can
that's
you believe
unbelievable.
it?
Let's go.
Okay.
To go to the Final Four, the last member,
Wow.
it's going to be Applebees versus Wingstop.
Wingstop, you had a beautiful story,
Yeah.
and you fought hard. You're scrappy. But Applebee's just brings too much to the literal plate.
Okay.
You're just eating good. Which actually, I didn't mention this with Ruby Tuesdays, and I have to rewind to the first episode we did with this. Ruby Tuesdays, the salad bar is a complete non-starter. Complete. That against Cheddar's, it had no chance anyway. The salad bar, that bowl of raisins.
I've never heard anybody so passionate about anything.
That bowl of raisins next to the pudding. I'm sorry.
It's tough.
I'm sorry.
So you're going Applebee's? Over
Yeah,
Wingstop?
I'm going Applebee's over Wingstop. Applebee's, it's the apps do it again. It's eating good in the neighborhood.
I would have gone Wingstop, but all right, Applebee's moves on. So now to the Final Four to finally crown the champion here. We'll go backwards. So yesterday's Final Four matchup was
Chili's
Cheddar's versus Chili's.
Which, by the way, I want to say all four of these Final Four options, these are through and through chains. They offer a ton of different things. They have great appetizers.
This is a good Mount Rushmore of chains, these Final Four.
I'm going to let you start on Chili's versus Cheddar's, though. Because I need to hear why I shouldn't pick Chili's, because I do want to pick Cheddar's, but Chili's is hard to not put into the final.
At a certain point, you have to respect the impact that Chili's has made. Cheddar's is a regional, geographical,
Yeah.
it's just peppered here and there.
What are you going to pick?
Cheddar's is so good, but I think it would just be a disservice to not put Chili's, the number one overall seed, in the final.
Yeah.
Cheddar's had a great rebrand recently.
They had a great run here.
They have more like I don't know what the proper term. I'm not a stonemason, but they have like a stone outer look to them. They have a very more subtle, minimalist.
Well, they changed
design.
their name. It went from Cheddar's Casual Cafe to Cheddar's Scratch Kitchen.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They had a nice run. Chili's moves on to the
It's
finals.
Chili's.
It's a nice run. All right, now we have to face them off in the finals. Will be Applebee's versus Outback.
Wow.
I don't think I'm gonna have to fight hard on this one.
Easy, yeah.
I'm going Outback.
I'm going Outback.
Yeah, I don't have to fight. Which I'll tell you what. We have our starting guard was a preseason All-American, and he's making his season debut in the national championship game. That's the ammo I feel like
That's
I have
what you
right
have
now.
to go.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, for the finals, to be crowned the best sit-down fast casual. I forget what we keep calling
Sit-down
this.
chain restaurant.
Best sit-down chain restaurant bracket. In honor of March Madness being canceled, we have the number one seeded Chili's on the left side of the bracket versus the number two seeded Outback Steakhouse in the right side of the bracket.
Outback, from the beginning of the meal to the end of the meal, delivers. Their beverages, almost. I don't think I've actually ever had a flat drink there.
Good pop there.
Great
Good pop.
soda.
Good pop.
I'm glad you say that.
You don't want soda. You don't want pop. Give yourself a boomerita, a boomerang with different margaritas on it. You get that bread, which, by the way, if it's not pumpernickel, it's a honey wheat. Nick knew it was coming. It's a brown honey wheat bread. Great butter, always easily spreadable, always. Then you go into the appetizers. Bloomin' onion, the kookaburra wings, the Gold Coast coconut shrimp. The Gold Coast coconut shrimp is top 3 of my appetizers. That along with the Bang Bang shrimp and the holy macaroni from Pluckers. And then the meals. I mean, do you want to go with the Victoria's filet? Do you want to go with the Ayers Rock New York strip steak?
I mean, this is insanely impressive.
Yes.
And I don't want to take this from you, but I got to make it interesting. And I think Chili's is a worthy opponent, even if they win. I'm going Chili's. You have Outback. We're going to end this show on Nick's decision.
Does
right
Chili's have the Alice Springs chicken?
They don't. They got the Vegetas, though.
I've enjoyed times in both of these places, but sometimes when I sit down in a booth, my throat gets a little dry, and there's only one thing that can quench that, and that is an ice-cold Foster's.
Oh,
Only
let's
available
go. Yes.
at the Outback Steakhouse. They go down like water.
There we go. The Australian for beer, Foster's, is what puts Outback over the top. Outback's the winner over Chili's. Boys, thank you for doing this.
Yeah, thanks for
That
having
was
us.
that was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
That was a blast.
we'll have to come back and we'll have to do just the fast food ones.
I would love to do fast food, and fast food I think we can incorporate probably more regional things as well. Like will you fight hard for Portillo's?
It depends who they're going against. I like Portillo's. I think it is a place. I don't love Portillo's, but I like it a lot. It's really good. It's awesome, actually. But I know
Because I'll fight for Whataburger.
I contradicted myself a lot there, but it just depends. I got to see who's it against.
Yeah, it's fair.
Know?
What's the other? There was one place I didn't put on here that's very Pittsburghy. It's like not Quick Stop. Fuck, what's it called? It's a sit-down chain. Oh my God, this is gonna piss me off.
I'm not. If you were doing the bracket alone, would Hooters have taken the belt?
Hooters or Wingstop. I mean, I like both of those a lot. Outback and Chili's would have been right there. Those 4 are definitely in the mix, I would say.
I might get Outback right now.
That's perfect. Look, I mean, why not? They're the champion.
Yeah.
All right.
It's only fitting.
That's it for today, everybody. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening for today and yesterday. We will catch you next time.